Ladies and gentlemen, Locke is here, and I've been having a lot of polarizing comments saying this champion is absolutely trash, and others saying it's the most broken assassin in the game. Well, today we have BEIFENG, the #1 assassin player on Locke. You'd think a player like BEIFENG, who plays Qiyana exclusively, would be able to show us what to do with this champion, and if it's able to snowball and be utilized better than current mid lane assassins such as Qiyana, Echo, Fizz. Is this champion actually good, or is it just snowball or do nothing? Like, I need to see what we're going to be able to do up against Qiyana itself. Now, you start Q and you have nails. You'll see a 3-stack passive appear. You've got resets on the E. I've seen Nemesis doing quite well with the champion. I was going to do a video, but I was like, Nemi's more of a mage player. Let's look at one of the big hitters and see how he plays the champion. I've been playing it myself. No one gives a fuck. That's about all I got to say. You can see him playing actually quite slow in the early game. You can see those. You get the slows with the Q. You don't really want to fast spam the Q unless you're looking just for an insta electrocute proc, because they stack and the slow is brutal. So you've got a couple of ways to use the Q, which adds a little bit more skill expression as he moves in. Goes for 2 points Q, no W here. Qiyana goes in. Lands 2 Qs, gets the E. Weaving the auto, space is back. Qiyana go... Oh my god, this melee matchup is brazy. Can't quite get that freaking auto attack. And you gotta say, one person's gonna blow out with a combo here for a solo in a second. Both have ignite. Level 4 puts the point into the W. Now W has like a gray health ability. Q lands. Second Q lands. Third Q. Gotta go for it. Ease in, then ease back. Ignite going through. Procs the W. Is he going to be able to get it? Flashes. Oh my god. Ends up going 1 for 1 on the Qiyana. You gotta say, man, like... Qiyana ends up blowing the flash there. Doesn't actually do anything. She dies anyway. Seeing a couple of different builds float around. Lichbane Shadowflame is the most common. I've been rocking with a Proto Belt Lichbane. I feel like Proto actually gives a lot more utility to the E2. Champion right now is sitting at a 47% win rate. 43% it was on release, and now it's 47% almost a week in. You can't help but feel with the champion... with such skill expression, it's going to end up landing around about 49-50%. I can't say that this champion is weak. I think it's extremely matchup dependent. If you're able to play a champion, from what I'm seeing, like Yasuo does very well, Lissandra, Malzahar, Vex, a lot of these point-and-click stun champs, because... if you can pin him down, he has no real healing or shielding. He's just dead. I haven't seen anybody experimenting with like poke setups. It's just full assassin. One shot. Has to use the E to dodge there. Playing a really slow early. Now, I definitely think this champion utilizes roams similar to Fizz. I don't think you're meant to be sitting in the mid lane for very long with this champion. You're meant to be trying to fight with your jungler and just dive bot. It giving that type of vibes. Gets level 6, but so does the Qiyana. Ends up dropping the CS. And you're really looking at him respect his own champion. He knows the damage output from Qiyana. Playing on the Chinese super server, which I'm terrified to go back with. We've got MSI every night, which I am co-streaming on my channel, twitch.tv/Midbeast. Shameless plug. Got Team Liquid tonight. Q1 lands. Q2 lands. Here we go. Might look for a trade. Doesn't take it. Wave's gonna come in. He's playing this so slow. He's waiting for the Ignite to come up. Ignite's up now. Kiana goes in. Procs the W for the grey health. Kiana... A good Kiana is just impossible to trade against. Has to wait for the Nefiri to come through. Q1. Q2. Just gonna CS. Oh, goes for the trade. Doesn't land Q3. Has to wait for the cooldowns now. Nefiri looking to come in. You have to be so thoughtful of just the Kiana straight up ultimate, and then you dodge with your E. Yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this champion. I've been having people absolutely griefing when they pick into my games, and then the enemy Locke gets 20 kills. It just seems to be that type of champion. We need to be very cautious of Shen ult now as well, which sucks. I need to see a solo kill, BEIFENG. We need a little bit of dopamine here. You're depriving us. No jungle assistance. Kiana goes in on the wave. Rocks the W. Still has E. Waiting. Hits the E. Backs up a little bit. Q. E's in. Gets the ultimate. Q. 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 Gets the execute. Beautiful. The patience finally pays off. You got to make sure that you pick up your ultimate, by the way, if you get the execute. It adds 0. Well, I blinked and I missed it, but Brand goes down. You add 0.5% execute to your ultimate with every stack. So we head back into the base and we're going to be able to see what he buys here. Do we go Lich? Do we go Proto? Debating. Get a little bit more health from the Proto, and you're able to utilize the Proto Belt spacing. So if you E Proto Belt, you get the extra range for your E2 to gap close. So it's like, you lose a little bit of early damage, but you just enable your champion a little bit more utility and dashes, which you're not going to be able to get from the Lich Bane. So I think in maybe high elos, it might be a Proto Belt build, rather than just that Lich Bane Shadow Flame pure dopamine setup. Kiana lands the ultimate. Not going to be enough. 1Q. 2. Oh my god. Brand makes his way in. Do we get the 1v2? Dodges. It's such a hard champion to gank as well. Surely we see a 1v1 here. Now you can't just randomly use the ultimate. You can cancel the animation with your E2 dash. Q. Ease out. Q. Q. You can just see how debilitating the Q slows are. That's enough for the Proto here in the base. Go home. I feel like Eing out of base is worth, but using W for the speed is not. Like, the W cooldown is way larger than the E cooldown, and you come back into lane with E back up, but W not. So just Eing out of base is faster, but Wing is not worth. Bot lane fight breaks out. Full vision. Kiana's hovering. We have ult. We have flash. We have everything. Is Leona able to facilitate? She not. And we just use that E. It's Sorry, that W for the extra attack speed and MS to come back into lane. So many different ways to play this champion as well. Like, you can... The bolts, dude, they're legit hard to land. I'm not gonna lie. They're short and slow. You just have to land the first one. Goes in. Gonna have to look for the all-in here. Kiana whiffs the ultimate. Ultimate is flash from the Kiana as well, though. But we're gonna be able to make a 1-for-1 kill there. Ends up going down. You gotta think that he overextended. Probably could have played that a little bit slower for a better result. And if he went for the Lich Bane, I reckon that was a one-shot. Oh my god. Boots has been picked up. So I saw Nemi doing like a full pen build with, he just like gets early boots and a Shadow Flame as well and just has so much pen. So maybe the ratios aren't great and maybe the pen is better. This is not his first lock game, but bro is still reading novels. Kiana's picked up the Profane. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't see how the Kiana makes it out. Q's gonna go and stack now. Free kill. Thank you. And that's how you should be looking when they have no cooldowns. I think this champion into immobile mages, like when you're versing a Victor, Orianna, even like a Zoe, like it just completely smashes mages. But into melees, it can be a little bit tough. You get stat checked a little bit. Does find the Brand. Hits the W first. Just goes. E's. Q2. Gets cancelled though. Brand looks at the flash. Are we able to land the ult? We're not. So you can see he goes E. Then he Qs for the slows and the passive stacks. And then looks for the E2 execute. But the Brand up... Oh. Kiana goes in. Careful. Kiana ultimate. Lands. Ah, do you see how far back he propped that ultimate? But he gets the resets on his E's. Looking for the Milo. Not able to get it. Sweeping, looking for the E. So the E resets kind of like Aurora W or Master Yi Q on it. There you go. Great use of the Proto as well. It's such a good diving champion, bro. I have been making that mistake where I pop my ultimate behind them. And there's like a half a second trigger when you throw it out and it kind of bounces and then lands. And I've always like put it in their exiting because I'm like, oh, it's kind of like Gangplank ult. They'll run back out. I'll like kind of flank their exit. And then it just ends up whiffing. I do it all the time. So we really need to start stacking up those ultimate passive stacks. Having like 4 to 5 of them by late game, it just enables you that extra 2-3% execute threshold, which is completely game changing. I tried some on-hit builds with Dusk and Dawn. And I just don't like the on-hit builds. I think they're actually trash. I think extra attack speed doesn't do fuck all for you. You just want to be one-shotting. Could look for the dive here if he lands a couple of bolts. Misses 2, misses 3. Kiana goes for the ER, misses, juked out. Has absolutely nothing now. BEIFENG. Might have find a solo here. Q, Q, E. Will take him down. But it ends up going a 1-for-1. This Kiana... not landing our ultimates, but BEIFENG just kind of greeting under the tower as we get enough. We have enough for the Lich Bane now, and you gotta say... he's like not that, like he's not super clean with it. I reckon you could have got that without dying, or at least getting it and then getting the reset over the wall. So much playmaking potential with this champion, but fuck, bro, it is high skill ceiling IMO.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
This has to be at least 2 kills. Moves in. E. Gonna be able to take down the Milo. Does he get the ultimate? Gets the ultimate. Smashes the brand. Also gonna be able to take down the Vayne. There it is. It's like you get one. No quad. You get one of these little like team fights or skirmishes, and you just one-shot everything like Katarina. Like a Master Yi. Two stacks now on the ult. And this is why I love the Proto, just for that extra little bit mobility. Back home now, what is he gonna buy? Surely Medjai's. Oh my god, yeah, I both say we get Seeker's Arm Guard, brother. Feel like that so nerfs us when we're looking for the one-shots and the resets. Rather than going in Medjai's, it's going to enable us to really frontline more. Be a lot slower and more patient with our combos. Dragon getting set up. Got to look for the one-shots if anybody walks in here. Maybe gets the Milo. Q1, Q2. Fully spotted, gets the sweeper. And we try again. Kiana's there. Gonna be hard to lock down in Kiana. We go in. E over, E2. Kiana goes back over. Now Leona trying to look for the combo. Ultimate going straight in. Do we land the ult fadeaway? We get Milo Q'd though. Are able to take the assist, which gives the E reset. Can we get the Vayne? We're not able to do it. Everybody moving out. Leona looks to go back in, not able to get it. And I feel like we're missing some opportunities to land long-range ults. Like, the ultimate is super long. You just gotta lob that bitch as we look for the Vayne now. Looks for the dash. Gets cancelled. Shen ult coming through. Backs it up. Goes back in. Proto belts out. Gets the Hourglass ult combo. And that might just be enough. Might be able to find the Vayne. Gets a double kill. Comes in. Picks up the ult stack. We're at 4 now. I mean, being able to proc the ultimate into the Hourglass is kind of nice. I won't lie. It's so funny how polarizing this champ has been in the community, because I get people complaining. When I play it, everyone's like, don't pick this trash, bro. It's so bad. And then other people are like, bro, this is the most elo inflated shit. Can't wait for you to... Your elo is elo inflated or something. Like, no one really knows what's going on. Q1, Q2. Vayne proxy ultimate. We have ult again. Oh, he tried to presume the Vayne dash. Doesn't get anything. And do you see how he's kind of been using it? Like, trying to predict where they're going to be with the ultimate. And it hasn't been working. We finished the Hourglass, though. Relatively slow game. We still got 12 kills, though, and a huge bounty. But I just feel like it's, compared to some of his Kiana pace, it actually kind of feels slow pace for him. Am I wrong? Gets a reset on the blue. King's onto the Baron, but looking like a fight in the red side. Might be a good spot to use the ultimate here. Gets taunted by the Shen, goes in. Lobs the ultimate, gets the execute onto the Milo, gets the E reset, playing back. Vayne ultimate, waiting, goes back in. What a messy fight, bro. Now it's just reset CD, gets 1, gets 2. Gets 3. Beautifully played. Should be able to take down the Kiana as well. Do you guys think this champion is going to be used in pro play at all? I can't imagine it will, bro. It feels like Katarina. Like, it feels like an action. Like, I don't see it being utilized in pro play very well. Might just be a solo queue montage clip kind of champ. But I think that was Riot's goal. Make an e-boy anime-like type champion that has clip montage potential. Now we get the Medjais on the way to the death cap. I still feel like he's playing this at 50% capacity of what the champion has in its kit. Moves in with the W, trying to find the pick. Finds a Q bob from the Milo, but Brand is overextended. We're going to E in. Proto, Q. Lobs the ultimate. Can't get the ultimate execute, but does get the E reset. Goes up against the wall. Vayne looking for it. Kiana looking for it. And we go down. Drop the Medjai stacks. Way overextended. Thought he'd get all the resets under the tower, but just ends up giving his life and the Medjai stacks. Dude, I feel like a 16 kill assassin should not... Like, I guess he didn't have his Proto Hourglass actives, but like... Holy Neferi. Dude, I sometimes I see this champion with 16 kills and doing that. I'm like, Imagine a different assassin like Echo with 16 kills. You'd still get the one taps and then be able to ult back. Ooh, they stopped the end. Nice one, guys. Got a little bit more game in us left. I've been trying to get Faker to play this champion, but he's busy with MSI. I can't imagine he'll play or test the new champ till after the tournament, which is going to be ages. You guys know I love to do Faker on any new mid lane champion. I'm always waiting for the video, but we might have to wait a month. It's going to be too late then. Tower, Proto, Q, ult, lobs, everything. Pops the ignite. Do you guys feel like the Qs are clunky? Like, it does feel a little clunky when you're having to, like, lob your Qs in. Which feels like they kind of, like, disable your movements. I don't know. I guess if you made them... You can't really change the champion. We get the death cap in the base, full build now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of backseaters as usual. Whenever I post a new champion, a new player playing new... There's always so many polarizing... Oh, you should be building, you should be doing this or comboing this. It's like everyone's working out the champion for the first time as well. So I'll give BEIFENG a little bit of slack if he makes a few mistakes. He's in. Kiana forces the flash, doesn't have ult. So apparently there's an alt animation cancel with E2 that I haven't been able to perfect. Haven't seen anybody doing it. You can like, there's a lot of flash mechanics as well that I haven't seen. Trying to find a different angle into the fight. Rotates from bot to top side.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
There's no way we're chasing a Shen the entire map, is there? Spotted. It's always funny watching like the sudden impact doing almost as much damage as like other runes. So OP. We're gonna get the elixir. Run towards the top side. Kill collection time, methinks. Oh shit. Vayne is starting to cook, ladies and gentlemen. Does BEIFENG have other ideas? Dodges? Going for the end. Come on, throw it. Just warded fucking everywhere. Full tank Shen as well. Kiana?
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Should be a good stall. His team's on the Baron. Just not able to die here. This is soul for the enemy team as well if they're able to get it. Make or break. Fed Vayne. Fed Brand. Monka W. What did I verse yesterday? Trindamere mid absolutely fucked me when I played this, by the way. Like, there's so many hard... Vex as well. There's so many hard counters where it's unplayable. Goes in. Waiting. Should be a really good spot. Gets Kiana ulti though. Still has the ultimate. Is he able to land it? Goes in. Gets it. Kills the Vayne. Takes him down. Going back in. Onto the Milo. Does he have the resets? He doesn't. Has the Protobell though. Takes it down. Looking for his third. W movement speed. Could flash. Doesn't have it. Shen lands. Misses the taunt. Surely we have enough to 1v1 this guy. Like, bro, what, like... Do we not have enough damage? Is it this hard to kill a goddamn tank? One tank Shen versus BEIFENG, it just doesn't seem possible. Ultimate, oh wait, ultimate. There we go. That's a 20 bomb. Took his time with it too. But dude, we're full build. We're full build though. Sells boots. Sells boots for what? Goes for the penetration rather than the proto. You've got to say, not having Shadow Flame here, I feel like has absolutely denied him so many executes. And I'm not fully sold. I was watching a Nemesis Locke video the other day and he seemed a little bit more clean. Okay. Huge ultimate. Insta-kills the Milo. Looking for the reset now. Straight onto the brand. Does get it. Gets another reset. Dodges out. Gotta be careful though. Gotta be real careful here. There we go. We take down the Vayne. Are we able to get the quad? No, not quite. Ladies and gentlemen, BEIFENG on the lock. I reckon we have a lot more work to do and a lot more locking in to do. But overall, solid game. Hopefully you guys learned something and you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next video. Good night.